didn't do my intro yet. What's up, Timmy? Come on, dude. All right. Let me put this on. Put this one real quick. All right. Hold on, let me finish eating before I start. All right, ladies and gentlemen, turn this off. All right, welcome in, everybody. If you are just tuning in, we have a great show for y'all tonight. We have a good friend coming on by the name of Labsy. He has been on the show multiple times. This will be his last appearance on the TikTok version of the McHenry show. He will be coming on shortly here, excuse me, to talk about, you know, his podcast, upcoming guests for the podcast, any like upcoming projects or, you know, stuff like that that he's gonna be doing. He's gonna be coming on here shortly. But before I send it live to him, if this is your first time watching, thank you so much for watching. This is the McHenry show, late night talk show. Last season, we have one more show after today, which is tomorrow. September 4th, that is the last and final installment of the show. Okay. I have a great guest coming on tomorrow night to close up, or to help me, you know, close up this chapter, this TikTok chapter. He's also a talk show host as well, so he's gonna be coming on tomorrow night. You know, to kind of, you know, be a meal for everyone, you know, in some sort. But yeah, so he's gonna be coming on tomorrow night. That will be at 9:30 tomorrow night. Yeah. So yeah, this is it. So one more show after this, and yeah. What's up, Brian? Thank you for the taps. Welcome in. If this is your first time watching, go up here, hit that follow button. If you are new, If you want to become part of the team, hit that orange heart at the top, and we're gonna go ahead and invite. Let me see. Nope, that's not it. Never mind. Okay, Labs. Where's Labs? Yeah. Where is Namzi? And I know he probably. I feel bad because I told him I was gonna come on at what 6? I think I said. I feel bad. I feel bad, chat. Who is this? Oh, Brian. I can't even see it on. I'm done now. We trying to wait for that. I just sent it to him, so I don't know. What's up, M. Dot? I see that. I'm trying to wait for my labs. Okay, there we go. All right, chat. So Labsy just joined, so we're gonna go ahead and add him on here. Labsy, if you can send the request, I'm here. So everybody tap the screen. Let's get this to 1K likes. This is Labsy, and yeah. So he's a podcaster, talk show host. Y'all go pick him up. Y'all go follow him. We'll talk with Labsy. Like I said, he's been on the show multiple times, and he's been a dear friend of the show since I first met him all the way back in season 2. And he's actually here to talk. So we'll talk. So give it up for Labsy.
What's up?
Hello.
What's up, man? How you doing, bro?
I'm good.
All right, so it's an end of an era, is it? Like, this is it?
Yeah, this is it.
All right, well, I'm ready to get this conversation started, mate. First of all, Bobby, how you doing, bro? How you feeling? What's the mental process, knowing that now this is really the end?
Yeah. Man, I mean, it's been a good one. Ups and downs.
Yep.
Um, uh, but like me personally, I feel like I can keep going, but like I just don't want to keep continue to do so on TikTok because I feel like
Yeah.
yeah, like I feel like if they gonna like ban the app or like whatever the case might be, like I don't want that to interfere with the show. So
Yeah.
so
Okay. No, I understand. It's just, yeah. I mean, I just feel you feel like you've done it. It's all good now. We can move on to something else. But you still got these types of skills in the back of your pocket. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's good. So I mean, maybe sometime later in the future, you can actually have, you know what? I kind of missed the talk show thing, and then you can probably do something different with the show. You can probably put a little spin to it. You can, basically reintroduce yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I totally understand, man. And but yeah, but I mean, look, it is going to be sad to see you go. You know what I mean? Like seeing all the posts with you, interviewing different types of people, interesting characters too, we can say. You know what I mean? But nah, man. I mean, if it is an end of an era, and I think the viewers are going to miss you, man, for real.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So what you got for me? Remember, I'm the guest this time. What you got for me?
Well, I mean, since we might not see each other or go live, I did want to like talk to you about like like anything like you like far as like your show like you got like any like upcoming like guests or like upcoming like events or like projects or whatever like this would be like a good time to like kind of like promote.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, for me, are you talking about like for me for future progress? Okay, now, so outside the show, I've been doing a lot of networking as well, like because I do voice acting as well. So I've done voice acting for a few companies, just voiceovers and stuff like that, right? And with the networking really helps. Really just having the guests on the show and really just having a chat with them and once they really feel the vibe with me, I'll tell them, like if you ever want any voiceover work, let me know, and I got you. And I think I'm going to be working with a few people in Hollywood as well as Louisiana. Like nothing's come up yet, nothing's been confirmed 100%, but knowing that these people have seen my face, they know my personality, they know my energy, they're like, no, we're gonna remember him. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's always been the goal of really expanding my brand and really expanding me, really. So that way, we can, because when it comes to social media, when you use it correctly, it can really take you far. It can really take you places that you not even imagine where it can go. But also, in saying that, you're gonna have some dramas along the way. But as long as you're passionate, as long as you're committed, that's when there's no limit to success, really.
Yeah. 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 Because like I ain't gonna lie, I've been like at times I do be like having my doubts and stuff like that. So I just try like to keep it positive out at all the time.
Yeah, of course, because what I think with you is that I think this is really good training because even with my show, it's a great training for me as well because it increases communication skills, it increases self confidence. It really helps you really come out of your shell slowly. You know what I'm saying? And then it'll get to a point where you just you'll feel free. You'll feel free to have the energy, go nuts and not really care about what people think. You know what I'm saying? So, and so the show that you and I do, that really helps us with that. And then that could really help us with future endeavors as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I gotta, I don't know, I gotta, But
Oh man, I'm gonna swear I'm gonna miss you, kid. I'm gonna miss you on this show. We'll be on TikTok, man, for real. You doing posts and stuff, and man, no, but hey, listen. I mean, you have a lot of time, man. You know what I'm saying? You're still in your early 20s, bro. Like you have a lot of time to really evolve and shape into what you really want to be. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, you got to ask yourself, who do I want to be?
mm-hmm.
Who does Bobby McHenry want to be? You know what I'm saying? As much as you want to be yourself, but like,
Yeah.
if you got to look at the future, it's like, well, what's my future self going to be like? You know what I mean? And then you kind of work towards that. Whether it's if you think that you want to be more confident, all right, let's work on your confidence. You're going to be in awkward situations to a point where you'll have no choice but to be confident to get you out of shit too. You know what I'm saying? And that's real because it's the same thing as like, look, if you're on the religious side or anything on the spiritual side, you'll know that if you're praying for something, the universe will give you situations where you'll have the opportunity to be these things that you pray for.
Right.
So if you want to be, this is the same, like if you want to be courageous, they'll put you in situations. So if you want to have courage, you'll be in situations where you'll have no choice but to be courageous, and then all that will escalate. They'll escalate into skill, and then it'll escalate into, confidence.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's man, it's such a crazy thing because, and I'll be honest with you, Bobby, I was like you, man. Like I wanted to be positive, but at the same time, I was being scared about what to say and how to say it because I didn't want to hurt anybody, I didn't want to offend anybody. But at the end of the day, man, I've learned that in this world you can't win. You can't win.
This is true. This is true.
You cannot win. You can try to have 5 people in front of you, and you try to please each and every one, but you got to remember that these 5 people have different personalities. The five people have come from different areas. 5 people have come from different cultures, and whatever you say, some will agree, some will not. But at the end of the day, it's just you being you. That's all it comes down to. You just gotta learn to be you. That's it.
I agree.
And a lot of people get scared too because they think that if they don't be themselves, they'll be popular or they'll be famous or they'll have a lot of friends or whatever, and the ones that speak the truth are going to be alone. But it's like, well, I'd rather be alone knowing that I can tell the truth and be comfortable within myself and not be fake than be fake to be liked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a hard thing to swallow. Like it's one of the things that I had to swallow as a kid, to realize that people have a choice whether they're gonna like you or not, no matter what you do for them. They have a choice if they want to respect you, no matter is what they do for you. Oh, sorry, what you do for them. Sorry. But again, at the end of the day, like, if you want to help somebody, there's nothing wrong with helping anybody. There really isn't. But the question you have to ask yourself is, what do I want in return? And there's a trick question, and that's actually a trick question. You shouldn't be asking for anything in return.
Mm-mm.
No, you shouldn't be, because if you are expecting something in return, I mean, that's business. That's not you being a kind person. People get that confused. People get confused, being a good person with business. And I think that goes back to when we were teenagers, right? We would always hate the rules. We just want to be free. We just want to do whatever we want without any consequences, right?
Mm.
Now, when we watch mafia movies or gangster movies, we see them as, wow, these people don't really give a shit about the rules. They don't care about, who lives and who dies or whatever it is. And they don't care about these types of things. But then I want to be like that because I hate being in the rules. I hate the rules. I just want to be free like these guys. But what they fail to understand is that they do business for a different purpose. Not
Right.
because, we're doing it because we want more friends. No. They use codes for these things because they're running businesses for power. And, the teenagers don't see that. They just see, these people, they're gangsters. They can talk back to the police and these types of things. And, I want to do that too because I just want to live. Like they've created the delusion of what living life is.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It's not their fault. It's not their fault. This is what they perceive in their own head. No one tells them this thing.
Yeah.
That's the craziest part. So, that's where they get it all wrong. And then, outside of all of that, they'll realize they just need a hug. At the end of the day, they're not acting tough. They just need a hug, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But and especially it's now worse, especially when it comes to social media as well. Like, people. I mean, look, I can't say. No one can say that social media is all bad, right? If it falls into the wrong hands, then it's going to be used wrong. If it's fallen into the right hands, it's going to be used right. You know what I mean? yes, it's created a lot of like dopamine and stuff like that, and it's created a lot of depression and anxiety. But again, those are the types of people that are using it incorrectly, right? But then you got the other side is that people are thankful for social media because rise in businesses, because there are places where oh, there's this new restaurant that's opened up. We're using social media to say, hey, we've just opened. We're open, blah, blah, blah. We're located here,
Right.
raises business, which raises customers, a lot of walking traffic, especially when it comes to, different centers and shopping malls and stuff like that. So again, like anything that's new is it's going to be two sides. It's people that are going to use it wrong and people that are going to use it right. Another example, AI. AI has been used in maybe people. There are a lot of people that get scared of AI, but it's like, well, hang on a minute. If you are using it to make your job easier, like if you look at apps like Chat GPT, right? These types of things are used for helping people how to write a letter or how to write a text back because they don't know how to they won't know how to do it. Those types of things are used for the good. And then again, it's another thing. If it falls into the wrong hands, it's going to be used incorrectly, and then that creates another conversation altogether. Creates a lot of politics, but you just gotta know yourself where you stand in that situation. That's all.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man. So what else you got for me? Talk to me.
Yeah. I mean,
This is all about you, bro. Hey, this is not about me. I may be the guest, but this is all about you, man. Because this is the final show. You know what I'm saying? Like, actually, you know what? I want to ask you. Since the very first episode of
Right.
Bobby McHenry show,
Mhm.
how do you think you've changed and evolved from then to now?
Ooh, okay. That's a good question because
This is what I do.
I see that. um. Okay, so I think let's see. I think when I first started, I'm not gonna lie. Like I was like nervous. I was. I mean, I wouldn't say scared. I was like nervous to like really like put myself out there. Um. And like really get the show started because like at the time I didn't really like know what I was doing and like I didn't really know like how to like really interview until like maybe like it was like season 3 maybe.
Wow.
Um, I know, so that's kind of sad, but okay.
No, it's
Um,
not. No. But go on.
but but yeah, it's like I don't know. To me, I kind of like had to like grow into um like until like like my performance and like my interviewing. I had to like kind of like um what's the word? I kind of had to like tell myself like to like not be nervous or like not to like worry too much so like I can like really do a good job and produce a good show if that makes sense. Oh, what happened? Okay, I don't know what happened, but Brian, if you want to come up here, you can. Send a request. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have another guest coming on now. He made his first appearance on the show. What? How many weeks ago now? It's probably like two. Was it like 3, 4 weeks ago maybe? um, and this will be his last appearance on the TikTok version, and he's coming on here right now. So y'all give it up one more time for Brian Cooper. Okay.
My last appearance? Not yet.
No, no, yeah.
The first may be my last appearance because the September 1st is your last show.
Wait.
Uh huh. So you've been ducking and dodging the Divas champion. Is that right?
No, not really. No. It's not like that. It's not like that. Um, I was
Mm-hmm.
just no, no. I was just trying to like do my regular show. Like I didn't really want like anybody to like come on that I knew personally, if that makes sense. Um,
Not yet, but be a little bit more specific.
like okay. So like I didn't really want like anybody who came on the show already. Um, okay. So like this is like what like your what third fourth appearance maybe.
Maybe it might be my fourth appearance.
Okay, no, so basically, I don't want like anybody that I had on the show already at the time, or like now, to like come back when I was doing that particular show, like, I wanted to like give like other people, an opportunity. If that makes sense. So basically, no hard feelings, but like I didn't want like to like kind of like what's the word um what's the word I can't think of the word but okay I don't want to have the same people on the show like basically I wanted like a different variety of people that night when you said the if you want to come on that night and I said no whatever so like that particular night that you said that you wanted to come on whatever um
Uh huh.
yeah. No, so yeah, um, yeah, so I mean, like I said, no hard feelings, it's all love, but,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I'm here now, so this is my first, yeah, so yeah, my first of two last shows, so tomorrow my last one, so,
Yeah, and your last one's on September 1st. You said.
yeah.
So, any questions you want to ask the champ?
You know what, I actually do, so, I know you said that, this wasn't going to be like your last appearance, um, so kind of like give like a recap, like a small recap to the people watching. Like who you are, what you do, and we'll go from there.
Okay. Well, like I said, this isn't my last appearance until the first.
Oh yeah.
So, as for those who don't know, I mean, I have mentioned before, I am part of the LGBTQ community, and for those who don't know, my pronouns are he and she, but I go as a she, preferably, but most of the time I prefer she over a he
Right.
because I'm a trans woman and I am a big wrestling WWE fan, as I said on my first episode
Yeah.
with you. And on top of that, I have made it clear that, you know, I mean, well, whatever the heck else I said. But yeah,
Okay. Well,
but not even that. I'm Diva's champion, is what it is.
facts. Um. Okay. Well. Uh. Let me see. Okay. So I do have a question. So um. So like, if you like met um like maybe like your favorite like wrestler, like like would you okay, like what would you do if you met like your favorite like wrestler or like your like who would you want to meet if you had got the opportunity to like meet them in real life? What would you say at that particular moment if you had that
Like
opportunity?
if I met like in between, like if I met both male and female wrestlers, or just a male or just female.
You know what? Let's go both. Let's go both, man and female.
Well, if I had the opportunity to meet any one of them in real life, a male superstar probably would be Cody Rhodes, my the current WWE Undisputed Champion. And if I wanted to meet a female one, I would probably be Naomi or Jade Cargill or Bianca Belair.
That's
Or
a
I
good.
might meet all three of them together. But if it were another male superstar I wanted to meet, it would be Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins. Oh yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Um, that's funny because that you mentioned Jay called and Seth because I that was like my top two like favorite. Well, besides John Cena and Muhammad, of course Muhammad Ali, but like them two right there, like all like I feel like those are like my top two favorite between horror, John Cena, Muhammad Ali, Seth Collins, and
Rollins.
oh yeah, wait, I'm sorry. Yeah, him and then um, who else? I forgot. The Rock. Um,
I don't respect The Rock as much.
you know.
Not ever since he tried to, not ever since WrestleMania 40 when he was being rude to Cody and his mother and trying to help Roman cheat Cody out of the championship.
Hmm.
It was in a Bloodline Rules match this past WrestleMania.
Oh well. Okay. Well. Okay. Um. I'm gonna have to check it out because I haven't really caught up on my Westerners at least not like the last couple weeks. but but yeah, so I'm gonna have to check that out because I like I said I haven't really seen or heard anything about that, so I'm gonna have to most definitely check it out. Um but yeah, so like um let me see, what was another question? I had two questions for you. Um uh let me see. I forgot my other question. Okay, so okay, I got it now. So I think I know the answer to this, but we'll see. But like, do you see yourself like winning like another championship or like another like WWE belt or like another like award or like whatever?
If I were to see myself winning a championship, yes, and I would say it might be the ECW Championship replica belt. I might get the SmackDown Women's title, the Women's World Championship, or the one that's held by Nia, or I might get, you know, the
Oh, there you go.
NXT Women's Championship,
Okay.
which that is my next title that I will get because I mean I've got the women's attitude era, the tag title, the Raw Women's Championship, and the current championship I have on my shoulder, the Divas. So, I mean, you see it right here on my shoulder. So,
No, yeah, I see you.
hmm
Um. Okay. I think I did ask you. I think I did. I can't remember, but um, did I ask you like how many? I think I did, but
on the last live when you had me up with another guest, you have asked me how many championships did I
yeah,
have.
yeah, there you go. Yep. Okay. Um. Okay. Okay, well, let me see. Um, this is terrible. Like I don't have. Um, okay, all right. What about this? Okay, so this kind of okay. Let's just take a break from wrestling real quick, and let's really talk about like real life now.
Uh huh.
Um, you know, with was it 4 months left of 2024? Um,
Yeah.
like where do you see yourself in the next 4 months? Like physically, mentally, spiritually.
I see myself mentally, physically, and spiritually ready for new levels, new challenges, and whatever else comes because I never know what life will bring me. Because
Mm,
at that time, it's new levels, new devils. But I am going to. But like the champion I am, I will overcome and conquer every single devil that tried to get in my way.
there you go.
Any demon who tries to get in my way, I'm going to overcome that. I don't care what challenge it is, what obstacle it is. I will dominate and overcome it and conquer that thing. If David can conquer Goliath, what do you think I can do?
Conquer it.
Exactly.
um.
It's really a
Okay.
no brainer answer.
No, I respect that. I respect that. Um. Okay. So, with that being said, like, um, let me see. Okay, so with that being said, like, would you like, uh, let's see, I'm trying to see. Let me see. Okay, so so if you can like predict like your like the first couple months of 2025, this is like maybe um like say like if you could like maybe predict like what's gonna happen like the first couple months of next year. I'm not saying I'm not saying anything bad, but like saying like like anything good, like positive, or like anything good out of 2025 that you want to have, that you want to do, or that you want to happen, like for yourself, or like that you want to like accomplish, or that you want to do for yourself next year, or
Well, I hope 2025 goes better than this year. I mean, this year has been a great year, though there's been like rough patches along it amongst it. But 2025, I know will be much more better. And what I want out of that year is no drama. I want, a better life. And of course, I am living that, but I want to be much more better to the point where there will be no particular kind of drama to come up in that. And that there will be no hesitation of knowing the fact that, you know, who knows? I might end up having more money in my pocket. I might end up, just, getting most of the things I want. But especially, mostly, if I'm waiting patiently for it. Or it may just come when I least expect it.
mm, yeah, that that was a good answer. Like I don't know, like me personally, I feel like I think I can like agree to that myself, because like like what you said about like least expecting it. I feel like I can like agree to that too. So I feel like you don't really know what's gonna happen until like you really like see it for yourself. So I can 100% agree what you just said. So
Mm-hmm.
um okay, so um let's see. Moving on. So did you like? Okay. I know. Okay. So I know this is like your first season on the show. Um. So like, if you could give me like any like tips or like any advice or suggestions or like anything that you want to like that I might need to like improve on or get better at or whatever the case might be, like any tips or like advice or whatever.
Well, I have to say the advice I would give, it's just, if you just like, um, I think you can say, I think like, try to like make the live a little bit more,
Like fun.
I guess that's a good one. Well, I mean, it is fun though, but thing of it is just try to make it a lot more entertaining, like having like, or like get some like question cards, maybe like write down like, or like if you see any blank cards that you haven't used, write questions down, whether it's like how reality TV shows they do at reunions for housewives or whatnot. So if you know um see, and I think something you can do better, um I think a tip for you on how to do something a little bit better is try to make the live a little bit more vibrant, you know, and just and hopefully if you can do that, you will gain a whole lot.
Yeah. Um. Well, I mean, thank you. I mean, that was.
Real talk with Labs. He said you should see my show then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then let me just give him a follow then, and we'll see about that.
Yeah. He you know, give him. I'm gonna give him a quick plug, real quick. He does a fantastic job at what I do, and he does like a different like spin on the whole
Thank you,
talk.
Nene, for liking the live.
Yeah. So
That's my girl, Nene.
but yeah, so he does his like his own like style, his own spin on the the talk show stuff like so. But his is more like entertaining, more like real. Um, and I don't want to like put my show down, but then again, it's like if you really watch his show compared to mine, then like you'll really see like what I'm talking about. Like his is more like structured and like it's like he has like different like pinpoints like different like topics and like it's actually like a real show compared to mine. But like I said, I
Well,
don't really, yeah.
I feel like both. Well, although I haven't been on his show yet, but thing of it is, I feel like you know, if his show's great, yours is great. And I mean, I feel like, even if you don't go live on TikTok anymore, but you still post vids or whatnot, whether you're on Instagram, going live, doing your show on that, hey, that's fine. That's cool too. And who knows which platform you're going to be on because I know you're going to announce it the last episode. So,
Tomorrow, yeah.
whichever platform you're on. In Real Talk with Labs, he said, can he come in? So,
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I would love to meet him as well. So,
All right, well, y'all give it up for Labs one more time.
First of all, hello. Showing love from Melbourne, Australia. I'm in a very completely different time zone. As you can see, I am I'm in the daytime. Sorry about I had to cut out before because my phone overheated because we're us going into spring right now, so our temperatures are going up. You know what I'm saying? So, hang on one moment, please. I just got to change something. Hang on. I'm just changing the background. Yeah. So, there we go. That's better. Now, sorry. What? Continue your conversation, and then I'll come in
Well,
when it's the
lastly,
appropriate.
I was gonna introduce myself. I'm Brian. I go by Brianna. I'm part of the LGBT community. I am the longest reigning Divas champion, 312 days, and current Miss Money in the Bank. Big fan of WWE, and I'm Christian as well.
Nice. Now, what was it about wrestling that kind of made you think, you know what, I want to do this? Like, when was the moment? Were you watching wrestling and thought to yourself you wanted to do it?
Well, I have to say, I was first seeing WWE probably when I was little. I know, like, it came on, like, well, of course, I wasn't around in the 90s, but, like, when I was born, like, seeing, like, watching, like, women like Trish and Lita, Stephanie McMahon, and her husband, Triple H, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, Tamina, the likes of Tamina Snooker, the daughter of Hall of Famer Jimmy Superfly.
Yeah.
Watching them wrestle and the women's evolution. Conforming and just having like the women having their events for the first time ever, especially the all women's pay per view evolution and the first ever Hell in a Cell match. It's been great, fantastic,
Nice. Very nice.
including seeing Charlotte defeat Asuka and break her undefeated streak at WrestleMania 34. Watching The Undertaker, fight a lot of opponents, especially facing Brock at WrestleMania 30, which is a bitter moment for me because his streak ended. Damn you, Brock Lesnar, but I still love The Undertaker, and he's still very much the dead man, the phenom, which I acknowledge. Even witnessing Cody Rhodes win the WWE title for the first time, beating Roman Reigns since WrestleMania 39, when he got screwed. So, I'm a big fan of Cody, and I like them. I like him a lot, and how I got this title. I mean, of course I bought it online,
Yeah.
but the title inspires me because one half of the Bella twins, Nikki, Bree's twin sister, held it 301 consecutive days, and even though she dropped it to Rick's daughter Charlotte at Night of Champions, um, all because of Stephanie giving Charlotte that rematch. But fact of the matter is, yeah, been champ 312 days. I post about it. I post the same picture of my title with my women's Money in the Bank briefcase every single day to keep track of how long I've been champion. So, you know,
Okay. No,
I
I
just
like
figure like if they can hold a championship, why can't I?
Of course. And to be honest with you, and not just in wrestling, but just in anything that you're passionate about, you can be the champion of that. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be a champion of anything that whatever your heart desires. It just will take the hard work. It will take, ups and downs and this close of giving up, all of that. But then once you find yourself committed, once you find yourself, you make that vision of where you see yourself really. That's already the first start.
Well, I actually do see myself in the WWE, see myself in the ring. Though it's going to take a lot of coordination, a lot of training, a lot of healthy things for me to do, especially if I am getting in the ring, especially if I'm facing like a heavyweight, a super heavyweight, which that's going to be a tough challenge because you got Jacob Fatu, who's a super Samoan heavyweight, and I know he's not easy to lift. So,
Yeah.
so even like someone like Roman Reigns, who's in the heavyweight division, and the Tonga brothers or the Usos. I mean, because of course they families run deep into the business from the Hart Dynasty, the Samoan, dynasty. As I said, Tatanka, Rikishi, Yokozuna, Barbarian, Jimmy Superfly Snuka, Tamina's dad, who's a big legend who's lived on the Pacific Islands. And I mean, I just feel like if they have a lot of passion for WWE, if Tamina, Beth Phoenix, if Natalia, Bret the Hitman Hart, if any superstar, including Dusty Rhodes, Cody's father, if they can have a lot of compassion for wrestling in the business, including Rey Mysterio, who's wrestled in WCW, came to WWE, been a multi-time world heavyweight champion, and I mean, seeing Edge, and Beth, tear down the business and just becoming like the grit couple, just being like, just they really, I mean, they're one of the reasons why I watched WWE because I mostly started watching wrestling in 2011. Well, actually in 2010 through 2011, but I still continued to watch it. And this title really actually amazes me because inaugural champion was Undertaker's wife, Michelle McCool, who was the first ever Divas champion at that time in 2008. Lost it to Maurice later on that year. That was in December. Maurice, the second woman to hold the Divas title. Melina, first woman to hold the Divas and women's. Well, actually, Michelle and Melina are both two of the Divas to hold the women's and Divas. Then it was Mickey and Beth Phoenix. They all just been dominant champs. They've been great. And then it came to Layla, who won the Divas title in 2012, beating Nikki in her first reign at 6 days. Because at that time, Layla was out with an injury in 2011 after beating Michelle McCool, her former friend, at Extreme Rules. Then a year later, coming back, winning this, and let's just be clear.
Anything different? I know.
Of course. No, I like that. No, I love that. I love the motivation. I love how, these types of things inspire you. Now, do you keep the belt as a motivation, not just with wrestling, but just in life in general? Like, do you ever have that moment where, stuff has got you down, whether you've ever had a bad day or whatever, but you kind of have that moment where you look at that belt that you have in your shoulder and you think, you know what? I'm the champion of this shit. Fuck the rest. I got to do what I got to do, and this represents the heroes that I look up to, and I'm gonna tackle that like they tackle wrestling. Do you kind of have that routine?
Of course. I mean, because ever since I was a kid, I was always told I was a weakling. I was always told I could never be this, I could never be that, or I was never going to be in the WWE, or I was never going to be successful. I mean, of course, I'm not in the ring right now, but thing of it is, I mean, soon enough, but that is a dream I am pursuing. I'm going after, even if I have to leave my own home and travel across each state, whether it's in a tornado alley state, to go into wrestling and get the hell out of there. Just even to make it into the Hall of Fame, retire, be in the Hall of Fame, and just make it to the next WrestleMania or the next Clash of Champions, Night of Champions, SummerSlam, Survivor Series. If if this is what it's gonna take for me to like even be in the ring, because I'm gonna have to train like, and like, even if I had to like to train like in a batting cage, if I had to train at the Black Wrestling School Academy that Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch both train at, I could do that too. I mean, if I have to start off in NXT to, train hard, work hard to get up to the big leagues, to the championship level. because I know when it comes to getting to the championship level, like going through battle royals, fatal four ways, 6-pack elimination challenges, a fatal 5-way elimination matches too, like, or if you're having like your first singles match and it's against a champion, and you pin that champion for the first time, you have another match against the champ, you pin that champ twice, then it's like and it's like you're proving yourself day and day, night after night. And being in a wrestling ring is a dream of mine that I've had since I was a kid. Since I started watching WWE, even in 2010 and 2011, it's been one of the biggest reality dreams I want to have. If I had to so much as making a guest appearance on Total Divas, Total Bellas, if I wanted to, I'm going to do it. And there is no one here on this app who is going to make me feel less of myself, because I've been disrespected. I've been called out my name. People have been racist towards me. But it has done nothing but made me a lot stronger, because it doesn't matter what you call me. You can call me a paper champion. You can call me a fake. But the thing of it, well, fake is never one of them. A paper champ ain't one of them either. But I'm the best damn Divas champion that anyone on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram has seen, because I'm worldwide on this bitch. I'm over 3,000. You see, when I first started on TikTok, at first I thought I wasn't going to make it. Did I have doubts on myself? You damn right. Did I ever at first tell myself that I wasn't for sure if I was going to make it? Yeah, you damn right. But then eventually, when I was on my first account, yeah, I hit 2,000 followers. Then when I looked back at my old account, I see I have 3,000. On my current account I have now, I'm over 3,000 followers. I have 13.9K likes now. I have the most uploaded following in all of TikTok history. And if it hadn't have been for me, no one would not be here if it wasn't for me. Because before I came on this app, people were making a way for me to come in here. And now that I am a pro, now that I'm a veteran on this app, I'm making new ways for people to come into this app. So no one would be here if it was not for me.
Yeah, that's right.
And even when I first told Bobby that, because I kind of compared him to Tyler Perry a little bit, because he's because I feel like he was starting off on the same foot as Tyler, struggling to get people on, not having as much support. And, Tyler, he had 30 people in the audience when he did I Know I've Been Changed. Vince McMahon, he made billions, doing WWE, even when he used Alpha, Zika, and Let's Be Clear. And I even told Bobby, if Tyler Perry can make a whole lot of money doing plays and movies and having his own studio, even doing Peach's company, AJ Productions and whatnot, if Tyler can do all of that, I told Bobby he will have the most successful show ever. Because no matter what, if I told him, if this is what you want to do, set your mind to it, put your mind to it. Even if he don't go live and he still keeps his profiles on here, what if he's on Instagram or a platform that's not on social media? Be clear.
Yeah, absolutely. And Bobby does a fantastic job. I was speaking to him before. I don't know if you were there when I was telling him about this, where I said to him that, he's come a long way from.
I was in the comments, when he brought.
Okay. Yeah, and basically what we were saying before for the viewers that have just joined in, that he has changed and evolved as a person along the way, along in this journey. And I think that, look, slowly, everyone has different paces. Everyone has their own different, path in life, but, look, I think for him, if he wants to step away from the talk show a little bit and grow a little bit further, he might come back and make and transform
My girl,
this
Miss
entire
Keisha
thing.
72 liking the live. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. And Miss Keisha said 100 King. Well, it's Queen to you. Let's get that right. So, yeah, Miss Keisha is one of my biggest supporters. She's one of my closest friends, and I know another. I know someone who she's been on a person's lives too. His name is Trail Stand on Business, and this boy he's amazing on TikTok. He does his lives is fantastic. And let's just be clear. And I know Keisha, Trail, and that girl Monique. They've all been like close supporters of mine. I mean, of course, Trail hasn't been on any of my lives, I don't think. But thing of it is, I know, ever since I first got to know him, and I got to know his late brother Cody, who I made a tribute. I made a tribute for his brother last year when that happened, and I paid my respects to him because I can't stand it when someone's going through life or death, but at the end of the day, it's circle of life, and and anyone who's going through that, I am just you see, when I first came on this app, I mean, of course, people were just sometimes up their nose, up their ass, was just stuck up their ass, and at that point, but you see, I may not have grown up like most little girls or boys have, but even if I came from the same background or came from a different background, because even while some people were just being so snooty, I was mostly like the sweet, plain well Kalamazoo kind of girl, while some people have been the badasses.
Mm.
You see, before I was a badass, before I started becoming a badass on this app, and I've just been showing people like I'm like the baddest bitch on the planet, that I was like, before that, I was a rookie. And of course, now that I'm a pro, yeah, I'm making ways for newbies to come on this app who want to have their first experience. I teach people on how to respect me
Yeah.
because respect is a two-way street, love is a two-way street. Because I even had to address on my last live about hypocrisy, racist comments that were being made towards me because I mean, like, I made what some people don't understand, and I told Bobby this, that like I made don't start and I won't be none type of person, because when someone starts with me, I will finish it off.
Mm.
And what I tell people is that like if you want me to respect you, you gotta respect me in order to get my respect.
Of course.
But as many times as like I've been disrespected by someone who can't respect me, like that's why I have, my girl Nene, who was showing support to me, who liking the live, who came through the invite I sent her. That's why I have Keisha, who's a close friend of mine, who comes to my live, that I know I be on Trails live showing him love and support, you know and even then, people who let me showcase my talent, because first time I started singing, most people like be like, "Why are you singing for?" Like, or be like, "I'm so talentless" and whatnot. But because I've been told I've been talentless by several people who felt like I wasn't talented,
Yeah.
because I was on Instagram once and I met, Dallas Forever, who thought I wasn't talented, who said I couldn't sing. But when I came on TikTok, I've showed everyone I have the best talent. I was the most talented person, no matter who said I wasn't. But even when people thought that I wasn't championship material or that I wasn't worthy of being a singer, I didn't care. I don't, and still don't, because I don't give a damn what people think. When demons and whatnot try to put roadblocks in front of me, I still don't. And I still don't care. I stepped over them one right after the other because I knew at the end of the day I was gonna have the victory and I was gonna come out on top. Because what I learned from Snoop Dogg's cousin Sasha Banks is backstabbing bitches never win.
Exactly right.
They never
Exactly right.
win. A hater
Haters never
doesn't
win in
win.
general as well.
Backstabbers
They
never
they
win.
they don't they don't.
Because what people don't know when they look at this face, I've been chosen, I've been betrayed, I've been redeemed, and look at me. I
Yeah.
have this because I picked myself up, and now, even after having the betrayal of a sibling of mine, I still pick myself up and I worked my ass off on being the best person that I am.
And you should be
The
proud of that.
only reason, oh, and I am proud of it. I'm not ashamed of it either. Because if it hadn't have been from my mother, if it hadn't have been from my father, if it hadn't have been for anyone who's raised me right, I would not be standing here as of right now. But if it
Same.
wasn't for God, I wouldn't even be here either because He's the main reason why I'm here. He's the main reason why I'm the person that I am.
There you go.
And it's, you know,
There you go. Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I think, that we all have to be proud of ourselves, of our progress too, because because this life is all about us, really, and really just, if we want to, if and going back to what I was saying before about achieving whatever it is you want to achieve, that you will go through these hard times. You will go through like moments where you're this close of just quitting and stuff like
thank
that.
you, Miss Keisha. I appreciate that.
And
Finish what you were saying.
well, the TikTok is going off at the moment. No, but I'm saying, I mean, but yeah, it is crazy how there's so many just negative people out there just faking relationships and friendships, and then they turn around to you and say, why are you doing this, why are you doing that, nah, that. But what's crazy is that, but they don't know you like that, you know what I'm saying, like that you only know you. And you were saying that with God, right? Only him
You're
and
welcome,
you see
Miss Keisha. You're welcome. She was telling me things.
yeah. But what I was saying, like, yeah, like no one will see the vision like you and God will, straight up, right?
At
Because
the end of the day, because, and even then, like you just said, no one can see the vision except for me
Child,
and God.
thank you.
Because at the end of the day, I don't have to answer to no one, just like no one have to answer to me. Because at the end of the day, once my life is over, when I get to the end of my life, it's all between me and God. And some people be like, why are you part of the gay community? Oh, God's going to send you to hell
yeah,
for being that way. And to me, I'm like, who are you to judge me? Because
yeah,
that's not your say. That's God's say because He has
Thank you.
the last word. He has the last say and what's gonna be my fate. If God thinks hell's gonna be my fate, that's His decision. If heaven is gonna be the fate, which I know it will be, because I know for myself heaven is gonna be the place I'm going to. But then at the end of the day, I never know because it's God's decision as to what He will do.
yeah,
And there is no one in this world who can tell me on who God is or what God is or how He works or how He operates, because
yeah,
I know and I see it for myself. When churches first tried to judge me when saying that God don't like LGBT, first of all, they don't know what God would like,
yeah.
because God is a loving God, and
That's right.
God loves me unconditionally.
Yeah,
And even back to like what I was saying about my talent, when Keisha knew that I showed up on Trail's live, and because Trail was doing a talent show, and when I finally got to showcase my talent to him, and I was singing my favorite gospel artist song, Tamala Man, singing "You Deserve My Praise," and then someone in his live was picking on me, telling me I couldn't sing, thinking I was just some sort of trash box who couldn't even sing at all. And then what was her name? Shonda or someone like that. And she tried to say that I couldn't sing. So at that point, and then when she disrespected my mother, that became a trigger because what Keisha and Nene both know, and anyone who's a close friend of mine know, when you disrespect my parent, you disrespect my talent, especially if it's my mother, you do not come for me. You
Yeah.
don't come for my parent either, because if I didn't come for yours, you don't come for mine. Because if you come for my mother, I'm going off on you. I
Yeah.
don't care if I get banned, suspended, because if I'm going off on you, because if you say something bad about my family and my family ain't done shit to you, and I say nothing bad about yours, I'm going off.
Yeah.
That's why,
As you should have.
And Nene even agrees with me because she said exactly, and that's why they all know I'm a don't start no won't be none type of person.
Yeah.
But when Shonda was saying that I couldn't even sing, and some people were saying that because even Nene knows I can sing, Keisha knows I can sing, and Trail knows I can sing, because even Trail said that I had the most beautiful voice ever, because when he because he saw something in me that no one else can see, that I had the passion for music that I basically delivered.
Mm.
When I sung "You Deserve My Praise" for Trail,
Okay.
I basically delivered in that.
Yeah.
Now, some people may not have believed, but I know Nene believes in that. Keisha believed, that girl Monique, she so much as believed in the fact that she knew I could sing. And there is, and I mean, be clear, because most of the time I sung Lena Horne song from the Wiz, "You Believe in Yourself." I've even said, like, I'm very good at that, because it's, I mean, if I wasn't much of a singer, if I wasn't that good of a singer, I wouldn't even be showcasing that at all. He said, "We all love
We
you."
do.
Thank you so much, Nene. I really appreciate that. And you see,
We do.
that's true support and that's true love right there. Because if you want someone to respect you, support you, you gotta give that exact same courtesy back. You
Yeah.
can't just expect me to give it to you and you don't give it back to me at all.
Yeah.
You
That's
see,
right.
when I was first getting to know Trail and his brother Cody, they were both cool.
Yeah.
Both cool, outstanding dudes. To this very day, Cody is the late great Cody is still the best person ever, because I got to know the boy back in 2022 when I first saw him on TikTok, and then in 2023, me and him became good friends even while we were still getting to know each other, and made him laugh a couple of times. And I mean, hey, I mean, Cody was one of the coolest TikTokers I have seen. But then ever since he passed, and he has a little daughter who is so adorable. And when I heard what happened when he got into that accident, I felt so bad for Trill, because that was his brother. And that's why I paid my respect, made that tribute, and you know, and Trail knows I paid my respect to him and whatnot, because what kind of person would I be if I didn't pay my respects to someone who lost their close one? And you know, I had to, and Miss Keisha, Monique, and anyone who knew Trail and Cody, who were family to them, had loved the tribute that I gave,
Yeah.
because I was paying my respects,
What's that going?
and that's what I love to do.
I love that, but I'll have to cut this short because I'm actually not home at the moment. But I wanted to jump on and kind of really just introduce myself. And I want to say, Queen, first of all, you're doing an amazing job with the wrestling. I just want to let you know that I want you to keep being you. I want you to keep growing, keep evolving as a person. Bobby, man, an end of an era, my friend. But you're always welcome on my show as well. And but I do
And
have to
I
jump
will be
out.
checking out your show as well.
Yeah,
Even if
yeah.
Bobby's not on TikTok
I-
anymore, I will still check out your show as well and
yeah,
be your first guest.
of course. Yeah, even I'm on Instagram. So Real Talk with Labsy will be the same title in Instagram. And don't be afraid to have a bit of a show and let me know what you think, and obviously the energy, etc. And showing love from Melbourne, Australia. So I'll
And
let you guys to
what
it.
season? So what season of your show is you on?
I'll be honest, I don't know. I just keep going. I don't keep score.
You
I
just
keep
keep
scoring.
going. Well, I'm gonna let you do what you have to do, and then again, it was great to meet you as well,
Thank
and I'm
you.
glad you got to hear me out as well.
Of course, absolutely. I love to give people a chance to let me hear their story. You know what I mean? Because in a society where we've been told to shut up, you know, I'm like giving them a platform to really speak their mind, to really speak their story. So thank you, and I appreciate your time to let me know your story and get a vibe off you, and it's great. No complaints.
Thank you so much. I love that.
All right, Bobby. Always a pleasure, my friend. Good luck to the future, my friend. And again, my door is always open for you, and you know that.
Thank you so much.
All right, see you guys. Enjoy.
Yeah.
See you later. So, I really appreciate Miss Keisha sending like the hundreds. Thank you, Keisha. In fact, Keisha, I'm glad I put in the respect for you, Monique, Trail, Cody. I'm glad I put in that respect for y'all because, I mean, I just had to. I mean, I love Trail, I love Cody because they're the best.
There she go right there.
Hey, Miss Keisha.
Miss Keisha, welcome to the show. First time.
Hey, y'all.
How you doing, Keisha?
Good. I was trying to go on live. I'm on the other page now, trying to go on live. I'm trying to
Yeah.
battle.
So, did you like the respect I said I
Yes,
gave out
I
to
love
you,
it. I love it.
Monique and Trail,
Yep.
including Cody?
Yeah.
Because I do
Mm-hmm.
appreciate you liking like the tribute
Right.
I gave. It was.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because I had to pay my respect to Trail at
Me
some point
too.
because I mean,
Mm-hmm.
like I had to do it for him
Right.
last week. Because I knew
Mm-hmm.
y'all love that boy Cody so much,
Right.
and I know what it's like to lose someone that you're close to because
Right.
you know I lost my dad back in
Mm-hmm.
2021 in October on October
Mm-hmm.
22nd.
Stop a hood about that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he was like,
Mm-hmm.
it was like during that whole pandemic
Right.
era when that happened.
Mm-hmm.
And I was devastated, and I know the anniversary of his death is getting
Mm-hmm.
close soon, but that ain't until
Mm-hmm.
October. So I'm mentally ready for that.
Mm-hmm.
The thing of it is,
Right.
and I know
Mm-hmm.
Cody was someone that y'all were
Mm-hmm.
real close to.
Yeah, right.
And when I saw that TikTok video on the For You page of Trail and Cody together, I'm just
Mm-hmm.
like, man, they just so much alike.
Right. They
Like
favor. They
like
close.
because they got that swag. They are very
Mm-hmm.
cool. They just like they cool dudes.
Yeah. They real cool.
And seeing how Cody
Mm-hmm.
takes care of his daughter, it
Right.
just you know I'm feel so bad for the daughter now that she doesn't have a dad, and I'm
Me
just like,
too.
who's gonna take care of that baby of his?
Right.
'Cause I'm pretty sure the baby don't even know what happened,
Right.
and that's gonna hurt that baby even more.
It will hurt the baby real bad. Hmm. She probably like 2 years old, right?
She probably is 2 years old. I mean,
Two.
but
That's hurting.
anytime
That's
Cody,
hurting me too. I lost my cousin. That's hurting me so bad.
but anytime Cody went live and he brought his baby into the live, she was
Right?
the most
Mm-hmm.
adorable, the
She
sweetest.
sure is.
I mean, she was the sweetest, cutest soul ever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who could
Yeah.
resist a cute face like that?
Mm-hmm. The mama so sweet too. I love the mama. I love all of them.
Oh yeah, the mama was sweet as well. I mean,
They
thing
from
is,
they from Georgia, ain't it?
yeah,
Yeah, cause my family they kin to me. I hate that.
but yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
was so glad that I got to know Cody in 2022,
Mm-hmm.
and
Right.
become a good friend of his and come on his live every single time he went live, and
Mm-hmm.
he was one of the best TikTokers, the most
Yeah, he
phenomenal.
sure was. I remember him. I remember. He was the best TikTok. Then 12 and then me until my page got hacked. And I had to make another,
Yeah.
I had to start all the way back over. I hope I get to go on live.
Yeah. But I'm really glad you showed me the support, and I'm glad
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
I mean, hey, and even if you were to let Trell know that I gave him a big shout out, and
Mm-hmm.
even if you told him that I mentioned Cody, but
Mm-hmm.
paid my respect to
Right.
him for it,
Mm-hmm.
to not just to you, but to him, Monique,
Yeah.
anyone who was family to him or close proximity to. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
because I know how it is. So I mean, but hey.
Right. You right.
And
That stuff
now
hurt
it's
me.
like anytime I look at Trell, I see Cody within him.
Me too. I see him every day with Cody, my uncle. That's what my uncle. That's my best uncle, Trail. I love
Mm-hmm.
my uncle. Dale. He need to come. I'm gonna get at him. He need to come see me too. Right? Ain't that
Yeah,
right?
you're right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but yeah, Bobby, me and Keisha are like the closest
Mm-hmm.
of all friends,
Right.
and when it comes to like me, Keisha, Trail,
Mm-hmm.
Monique, Cody, we don't let nothing stand in our
No,
way.
you sure don't.
Even when we
Mm-hmm.
were getting to know each other,
Right.
and because I know when I first met y'all didn't know me that well, but
Right.
I was glad to get to know
You
y'all.
right.
I'm glad
Mm-hmm.
we all became like the best of all good friends,
Right.
because even then though, Bobby,
Mm-hmm.
I just felt like when I first met them, I knew
Uh-huh.
they had
Right.
something in them that anyone would have
Mm-hmm.
potential, passion for what they love and what they love to do.
Right.
I mean, because even then, like I mentioned, Bobby, about when Trell let me come up and showcase my talent,
Me too. He
it
let
was,
me
I mean,
sing and stuff. That was nice of him.
yeah,
You
and
heard
I
me
was really,
sing. I do good. You do good too. I love you, Tiny. I love it.
and plus, didn't Trell so much
Mhm.
as say to me, because you witnessed him say that I had an amazing voice,
Right? You got amazing voice.
that I basically delivered even when Shonda was saying that I didn't like have the talent or whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
But
You
that
did
girl,
good singing. I love your singing. I forgot what
thank you.
song you sang. I know the song. What song you sang?
It was "You Deserve My Praise" by my favorite
I
artist,
like that
Cameo
song. I
Man.
know. I forgot how it go. How it go?
For all that you have
Okay.
done. That was just a little sample part of it, though.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I can sing. I mean, I've been singing since I was like what 5 or 6, and I've been
That's
singing in choir,
good.
but that was with a
Your
group of
timing
people.
good. That's real good.
Yeah, and it was very amazing for Trell to, just, notice
Mm-hmm.
that I had like the true natural talent.
Mm-hmm.
And even when Shonda tried to bring me down, I did not
I know
let that
that's
trick
right.
stop me.
People be hating up there on the app. They ban me for no reason. I'm trying to figure what's going on. Why I got banned. I can't go live. That's crazy.
Sometimes I feel like they do that to us, Keisha, because I don't know. They basically
They
just have,
jealous.
yeah, but man, it's mostly discriminating. But
Mm-hmm.
that's just one of the things, Bobby, that
Me too.
Trell and Keisha and Cody and I, that rarely any of us cannot stand, is people being discriminative, hypocritical, and
Mm-hmm.
that's just mm-mm. And even Trail blocks out that negativity, don't he, Keisha?
Right? He don't like that negativity. My uncle don't like that. I don't like
Nah,
it neither.
because when it
See,
you
I
see when
got
it comes,
banned like after April. I got banned in December, January, February. I don't know what's going on. Why they banned me for not to go live and stuff? That's crazy.
yeah, because you see, like me,
Hmm.
Keisha, Cody, and Trail, including Monique, we
Yeah,
don't do
Monique.
that
Yeah,
negativity.
me and Monique best friend. We real cousin. That's my real cousin, Monique. We
Mm,
close, and I'm close to
yep,
Trail. That's my uncle. I love my
yep.
uncle and
And I
stuff.
mean, Bobby, even Keisha can tell you that none
Hmm.
of us don't do not one bit
No,
of negativity.
right? We don't do negative. We don't like no drama on this app.
And even then, when I first met Trell and Cody Bobby, that I knew they were
Right,
also don't start none, won't be none type of people as
right.
well. Because
Mhm.
Trell's from Mississippi, Cody's from Atlanta.
Yeah,
No, you don't want to mess with them two. Because if you mess with them two, I'm pretty sure they're both like a combination of
right.
they old school ass wicked.
Yeah.
But you see, but had me be in the mix with them two, all three of us, we all three would have been like a tag team. So
Hmm.
because I represent Atlanta, I represent Chicago, even whether I'm
I
from there
represent
or not.
Atlanta and I represent Mississippi, where my uncle stay
Yep. So I'm not just only representing the city of Michigan. I
at. Right.
represent Atlanta because I
Me
have an aunt
too.
and an uncle and a cousin that live there.
Hmm.
I represent Chicago because my mom's from there as well. And if I had to help, Trail represent Mississippi, shit, I'll do that.
Me too.
Because no one's gonna bring down Trail nor Cody because they've been. I mean, the first time I met Trail was through Cody when Cody and Trail would mostly be battling at times,
Right.
Yeah.
and you know
You
regardless if Trail
right.
hadn't followed me back, I'm still gonna show my love and support to the boy, to the man, because I mean, hey.
Right.
And ever since then, Trail's been real nice to me, and I like that
Me too.
because and the reason and how I know Bobby how Keisha's uncle Trail has been real nice to me because I've showed him love, support, tapped the screen for him, shared his live out. Even when it came down to Cody, did the same for him. Though I never came up in a live like in a box, like in box one never had, or I don't know, maybe I have. I
Right.
don't remember. But thing of it is, I mostly be in the comments though because
Hmm.
I mean, hey, you know, since ever since me showing love and respect to Trail, I mean, because even then, after me and Shonda had our argument, I had to
Right.
come back on the Trails Live and apologize because, I didn't want to disrespect him or get him banned or whatnot.
Right.
He said I had no reason to apologize because he said it was all right. I was all good because
Right.
he knew when that trick disrespected my mother, he knew I had a right to go off.
You had the right. You had the right.
And I was even surprised Trail wasn't even mad at me that I went off. Because I thought Trail was gonna be so mad at me and going off on me. I was like, hold up, I will.
Hmm.
But turns out he knew I had a right to defend myself
Yeah,
because
you had that right. Cause I spend myself to my family and all.
because and that's one of the first times like
Hmm.
Keisha, Monique, and Trail has seen you know the
Right.
that side come out of me because
Hmm.
I am nice and sweet and friendly,
You
but
sure
when you
will.
attack my family, you attack me, you attack my title, you attack anything of mine, I'm going to get you. And
Right.
and I wouldn't care how that would have affected you because you do something to me, I'm gonna do something back to you.
Right.
I'm not gonna judge you, but I will
Hmm.
cut you deep with shade, and I ain't gonna stop until you're fully shocked up. Well, I apologize for it? Absolutely not, because if you ain't got no sense of remorse of apologizing to me for what you're saying, then no. Am I right about that, Keisha?
Right, you right about it.
Because then again, it's all about respecting somebody. Because I say on my life every single time, you can't respect me, I won't respect you.
Right. Amen.
Because in order to get it, you gotta give it.
Mm-hmm.
And ever since I've been on TikTok in 2020, I've been proving a lot of
Me
people
too. I've
wrong.
been on TikTok 2022.
Yep, because ever since then, I've been proving people wrong
Me too.
because I'm the reason why, Bobby, that you're here, and Trail and Cody are the reasons, and Trail, Cody, and Nene are reasons why that I'm here right now.
Right.
But even then, I made ways for. But even now, like I said, I was a rookie from 2020, and then finally here I am. Here we are, 2024.
Yeah.
I am the biggest pro around here. Trail's one of the biggest pros around here too, and so is
Right.
Keisha. But I have to say, Cody, he was still number one, the number one pro
Mm-hmm.
on this app.
Yeah.
But now that he's gone, I mean, just
I
because he's
miss
gone
him.
don't mean he ain't number one.
Right.
But now that he's gone, though, Trail's number one, though. Cody's
Mm-hmm.
still gonna be number one and always will.
Yeah. Always number one.
And and anytime someone commented, on my post, Bobby, on the on the tribute that I made for Trail that I did for Cody for Trail, though, because when people commented and they were showing love to the fact
Right.
that I was paying my respect and giving damn, I can't even get that word out. My dearest condolences to
Mm-hmm.
Trail for losing, and Keisha for someone they were close to and someone that they truly loved.
Right.
It was out of my heart, the kindness of
Mm-hmm.
my heart, because I mean, when someone's in their time of need, the person who's going through it will want to know, are you going to be there? Because I know if it was me, though I'm still going through it, but I know if it was me, I would expect that same thing from somebody who
Right.
cares. So I knew if I wanted that same respect from Trail and them, I was gonna have to give it. I couldn't get it if I wasn't gonna give it. Because if I hadn't have done that tribute, I don't think Trail or anyone would have ever respected me. So I mean, you know, because how I even found out so much about his death, because Cody was still alive on the day when he got into that accident.
Right.
Because I think he was going somewhere though, but
Mm-hmm.
when I found out he wasn't responding, or when he wasn't uploading any more TikToks, when I found out what happened, that he got into that accident and he was found dead at that point,
Mm-hmm.
that just, especially like hearing about it, it really broke my heart,
Me
because
too.
like because I knew that boy had like a daughter that
Mm-hmm.
he was trying to take care of.
Right.
Like, I was just like, damn, that was sad.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew it was hard on Trail though too, because
Mm-hmm.
that's his
It
brother,
is. Yeah.
the closest person Trail has ever had or been close to.
Right.
But seeing that video of them together on,
Mm-hmm.
the For You page,
You're right.
it just, mm, didn't know what else to do when I saw that.
Me too.
But I did put "Long Live Cody" because that boy was a straight king for real.
Sure was.
But yeah. So, Bobby, any other questions you wanted to ask?
Oh, I mean, this was no. I mean, I didn't have any questions. But I mean, I did want to say, you know, from the bottom of my heart, you know, this was a good show.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know, thank y'all for your,
Thank you.
you know,
Welcome.
and
You're
just,
very much welcome, Bobby.
thank you.
Mhm.
Just coming on, just, spreading that, positivity
Right.
Right.
and just,
I'm because then again, like me and Keisha just both said,
Mm-hmm.
me, her, Trail, Cody, and anyone that we've known, we're like the most positive people on this app.
Yeah. And but
I especially my girl Nene, who was showing love as well, knows that I'm a positive person too. I know Nene's. I mean, I got a lot of mods. Trail got
right,
mod. I think Cody had mods too, but I know, you know, what I learned from them is that you
right,
gotta give them, you gotta show respect in order to get it, and that I knew Trail and Cody set their minds to things that they wanted to do for themselves,
right.
and I feel like Cody set his mind to being a dad. He has a
Mm-hmm.
daughter, and I mean, who knows? Trail, he'll be as lucky as Cody will,
Right.
and which I know he will be because,
'Cause they close.
hmm and they like the coolest, remarkable ones I've met. And it felt good to make new friends out of him and Cody. Even when
Right,
I first met Keisha, and then meeting Monique, then my
right,
girl Nene, it felt good to make new friends from them. Especially meeting Cody, I felt like I learned a lot of things from him.
right,
Because when I first met him and then seeing his daughter, like Cody reminded me so much of my father.
right,
And that's one of the reasons why I feel like I had like such like a bit of like a close connection with him. And then I look at Trail and I see Cody, like I see a spirit of Cody on his face, and it's like seeing that, and then looking at Cody, it's just like wow. But seeing how Cody taking care of his baby,
right.
it's just like my dad when
Mm-hmm.
my mom was pregnant with me. When the first time I came out, and my dad and my mom has showed me the best love I could ever have.
Right,
And seeing Cody doing the same for his daughter, it took me back to that as well because I mean, let's just be clear. Cody was one of the sweetest souls.
he
His
sure
daughter's
is.
a sweet soul too because
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there'll never be other TikTokers like Trail and Cody ever
Mm-hmm.
because there's only one Trail, there's only one Cody, and damn it, they they're just they're phenomenal, and I respect them 24/7 always.
Right.
Sorry, I was getting a little emotional over here though, but But it's true though.
Yeah, man.
Man, I just had to breathe on that one because that was a lot I had to say and a lot I just had to like, you know, when it comes to something like that, I really have to like I pour my heart out. What people don't understand is that I pour my heart out every time. I do. I pour my heart out. I pour out so much niceness and I give out so much respect. That's why I get it so much from Keisha, Trill,
Right,
anyone who's shown they self friendly towards me.
right,
Because it's so much. Let me stop because I'm sorry. I can't. I don't like getting emotional though. I don't like that because mm, JQ the celebrity, another good close friend of mine as well. And even like because even like learning from like not just from Trail, Cody, and Keisha and everyone else, but learning from my best friend JQ Celebrity who just joined What Up. I mean, I learned a lot from the boy too. And even then, JQ the Celebrity is
Thank you for
one
the
of my
follow.
closest friends that has also supported me throughout the whole gay community as well. And JQ Celebrity, I really do like. I like that boy because I mean, he has like a great music career. He has it all. And JQ knows what up, JQ?
Hey,
How you doing, boo?
I'm doing, I'm doing, brother.
Your first time seeing me on this show?
Yes, yes. How you doing? How you doing, Bobby?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm chilling. I'm laying down watching this Kevin Hart movie. Don't even know the name of it.
But yeah, JQ is is another close personal friend of mine as well. Me and him, we supported each other like throughout
right.
anytime, like when he's live and whatnot, whenever he's singing and whatnot.
Miss Keisha. Hey, Miss Keisha.
Hey, hey.
What you doing, Miss Keisha?
I think you my friend before
I
the
already
other
know.
page. It been a long time.
Yeah, man. I gotta get back to work. I gotta
You gotta
get back.
add me again.
Well, hey, two close personal friends of mine have made me good friends with them as well. And JQ and Keisha know that I respected
Right,
them 24/7. What if I came on the live or not? They know I showed them a lot of respect. Am I right, JQ?
hmm I'm
And
following all y'all already. That's crazy.
and JQ is another person that likes positivity as well because he doesn't. And JQ can tell you for itself, he does not go for any negativity. Am I right, JQ again?
I don't do that. Your birthday coming up, huh?
Uh huh.
Uh-huh.
24.
Let's say 24.
And that voice from
Live it
JQ
while
be
you
using on me,
can,
Bobby. I
man.
like that.
Live it while you can, cause it goes so fast. I thought I was just 24 yesterday.
I am.
Well, hey, when September 9th hit, I'm gonna end up being 24, but I guess you're gonna be 25.
33, 34 nigga. I'm be 34, boy. I'm like, y'all, man, what? 24? I wish I was 24 again. I'm gone.
See, this is one of the reasons why I like Jake, because not only do I respect him a lot, but this boy right here,
What you
Bobby,
going to
is
get?
the funniest person ever.
Yeah. Baby, Money Long just dropped this album, and I am just living my best life.
Oh, it just did.
Money Long is her album. You know, I'm obsessed with that girl. That album is so good, juicy.
And
Shake
yeah,
the
JQ
celebrity.
be
You I'm a
dropping
king,
the
baby.
best albums and whatnot, and you know,
Them donuts taste like they've been through the fire, through the limit, through the wall. That them donuts taste like.
oh my God, JQ, you was so silly.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I feel like you see, Bobby, this is the perception I get. When it comes to Keisha, Trail, Cody, Monique, and when it comes to JQ, myself, anyone who I'm close friends to, including my friend D Stone 2K3. He's one of he's another close friend of mine. As well. And when it comes to us, we are all positive, never negative. And whenever JQ sings, and I show him the biggest support, or whenever I'm being funny, or JQ, Keisha, Trail, anyone, whenever either one of them is being funny, I mean, we all laugh along though and whatnot, because I feel like laughter, and I'm pretty sure they can all agree with me that laughter is actually God's hand on a troubled world, because at times we need to laugh to keep from crying as well, because and I feel like besides Keisha and Trail and them, JQ has also been one of my biggest support systems as well, because because JQ's been there for me since when I had like a breakdown a little bit, and JQ has been one of the most supportive people ever, and seeing him, Keisha, and anyone support me, it makes me feel good, because I have that same respect for anyone who has that respect from me. Am I right, Keisha and JQ?
Right.
Because
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not gonna leave anyone out, because even my girl Nene, who came up in support. I mean, anyone who showed me that respect, they get that from me as well.
I wish I could hold you one last time.
But they're one of the main reasons why I stay on here. I never ever get off TikTok, that I never delete it, because not only that, but hey, they're very much remarkable, and they're talented
That
too.
was weird. I blacked out.
And
Something
Keisha,
important happened?
JQ, and Trail, they all know that I got they back.
Right.
I got they back just like they got mine.
Right.
Am I right, JQ?
Right.
Man, you already know.
Because one don't stand alone. When someone messes with me, Keisha, JQ, anyone that I know gonna do this call. But when someone messes with Keisha, JQ, Trail, or anyone,
Right.
I'm coming to their defense. I ain't gonna let no one trash talk my friend at all.
Please. Okay, I get it, but that means something. No.
Okay, JQ, I'm hearing more of the movies than I can hear myself talk.
Let me see. Another hour.
That's so funny.
I got 3 people, but they talking, but I got them on mute.
Oh gosh. But nevertheless though,
Uh,
but I feel like that's what I had to say. And
okay, go ahead. Oh, hi, Mom.
Hey, baby.
How are you?
I'm doing okay.
That's good.
Yeah. What you been doing?
um, I just got through eating, so I'm doing my last 2 shows. One tonight, and I got one tomorrow. That's the last one.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead and get yourself ready for your show. I'm gonna watch it.
All right.
I got all these sleep.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
All right.
All right. You done eat for the night? Ready up?
who is that?
Yeah, that should be good.
Yeah.
Who is that, Bobby?
All right. Hello.
Yeah.
I was saying, who is that?
Oh, no, sorry. That's my mom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know how it feels to talk to my mom as well. You
Yeah.
know, hearing my mom's voice and whatnot. So,
Yeah.
because you know, whenever there will become a time of day where you wish you could hear anything from your own mom, because,
Right.
and I feel like that's one of the main reasons why I'm glad to have my mom and still have her, because I love and I respect my mom a lot, 24/7, and there's no one who can take that away, because I love my mom just like anyone else who would love their mom. I'm mostly mainly close to my dad. I'm close to both my mom and dad.
Mhm.
So when it comes mostly close to them, but when people look at me, they see a spirit of my dad. When they look at my face, they see my dad within it, because I mean, be clear, I am my dad's twin, so it's like, you know, seeing that and understanding it, I mean, I love every minute of it, and I feel like my life has taken, you know, so many twists and turns and so many challenges. It's a lot, and I love every minute of it.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, you gotta love your family because they won't be here forever. So
That's
um,
true. But I feel like that's all I have to say for tonight.
all right. Well, again, thank you for everything. Um, just being a good friend, not only to me but to the show, and
Yeah.
I mean, I can't, say enough. Just thank you for everything, and
And I will be appearing again tomorrow on your very last episode. I think you said around 9:30 p.m.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. And so I will be appearing on that, so and I will be ready for the announcement of which platform you will be doing it on, and I know, like, when people see this live, I know they're gonna be inspired about what I was saying. And then again, yes, you have my permission to post it and say what I have to say of what I had to say, because then again, you know what, and I'm gonna leave you with this, because God gives us all a lane, and there's no one who could beat you in your lane. And as long as you got God walking with you, you're always going to be one step ahead of each and every person who tries to hate.
Mm.
And even then, when God closes a door, when one door closes, God always opens another. So even when when the door closes on you at once you, even if you are still on TikTok but don't go live, but when that door closes and now that you have another one that's going to open, I'm pretty sure you will still have me. You will still have others that will come and support. Like I said, even if you're on Instagram, doing your live show there, hey, I'm gonna still come and support all the time. So whether like whenever you do season 7, whenever it premieres and it starts, so well, of course, on Instagram you can't post it on YouTube, but it will still be on your Instagram page. I know that. So yeah.
All right, well, yeah, I mean, again, just I don't know, just thank you just for being you, and you know,
I'm always happy to be me because there's no one who's gonna tell me that I can't.
thanks.
AQ could be him, Miss Keisha could be her, Trail could be him, and if I mean, cause I know I'm not ashamed to be me. JQ's not ashamed to be him. Keisha's not ashamed to be her. No one is ashamed. None of my friends are ashamed to be themselves because there could be haters that could try to tear them down, but they always know that's just the enemy talking out the side of their necks because no matter what a hater says to them, my friends are always going to prevail. And I'm going to prevail too because I'm right with them because me, JQ, Keisha, Trail, all of us, we fly above all haters. What did he say? I fly above all the haters. I fly above all the drama as well because, I mean, hello. No haters, ain't no one is gonna pull me down at all. So
That's right.
a hater can try, but they're gonna fail. So because I mean, for anyone who's heard this saying, haters are gonna fall. We're gonna ball while the haters fall.
Mm. Oh, excuse me.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's I think we can end it off right there. That was a good, you know, a good stopping point right there. So
Yeah.
again, again, thank you for your time, your friendship, your support, and just just being just a good
Thank you
friend.
again, Keisha. Continue what you were saying.
Yeah, just just being a good friend, like I said before. Since the time we've been friends on here, and
Hmm. And I'm gonna still be your friend on TikTok, even if you're not going live again. But hey,
of, of course, yeah. And I don't know. I gotta see what this last show for tomorrow. I gotta see. I don't. It's just I don't know. It's gonna be. I don't. It's gonna be. Well, without saying too much, it's gonna be. I don't know. It's gonna be kind of sad. Because it's I mean I'm six seasons is yeah. That's yeah.
but then again, it's like what Labsy said. You're a legend. You're making it. You're doing you. And as long as you keep it up, Bobby, you're gonna have the look. I know Labsy, he has a successful show, but I know your show will be just as successful as his. I mean, both y'all shows are successful, even though I haven't been on his yet. But then again, both y'all shows are going to be successful.
Right.
So there eventually won't be a clear cut winner. But then again, God's going to bless you tenfold any way that you can think of. So, but I'm going to leave you with that. And I hope even come the last episode when I come up, hopefully you take that with you to like the next platform. And whenever I see you on that one, you'll always have my full love and support. and you'll have Keisha's, you'll have anyone's support on whoever shows up.
Well, again, this has been a pleasure, an honor meeting you, and I guess I'll be seeing you tomorrow night, 9:30, and
Yes, you will.
and I mean, all I can say is just get ready for you know for some tears, laughter, and I don't know. It's gonna be it's I don't know. It's gonna be good, but it's gonna be kind of, like I said, sad. So but
Even if I am sad, I'm not going to shed a tear though, but I will still be sad though because you're not going to go live on here anymore. Even if you still kept your profiles on here though, but hey.
yeah, I am. Um, but yeah, okay. Well, I guess we can finish this conversation tomorrow when I see you again.
hmm So, yeah, I'm going to get up off of here and thank you again for letting me up. But I will see you again, 9:30 p.m.
All right. Well, until next time, I guess.
All right.
All right. All right. Have a good night. All right, y'all. That was it. That was the first part of an Incredible Six season one. Before I leave, before I get off, I do want to give my thanks to all my viewers, all my guests tonight. Before I get off, this has been a wonderful show. It will be going up, so y'all will see it on YouTube. And I just want to say thank y'all so much for all your support, love, and your loyalty towards the show these last 6 seasons. Even though the first two was terrible. More on that tomorrow night when I come back on. But yeah, so I'm gonna get more into detail about them first 2 seasons tomorrow when I come back on. But again, thank you so much. What's up, Jackie? I will be back on again tomorrow night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. So that will be the last and final show for this TikTok version, okay? So y'all tune back in tomorrow night, 9:30, and it's like I said, it's gonna be fun, but it's gonna be kind of sad. So yeah, so y'all tune back in tomorrow night, 9:30, for the last and final show, okay? Thank you, and I love y'all, and I will see y'all tomorrow night for one last time, okay? Have a good night, and I love y'all.